Guys, I just want to tell you something. That cruise on the MSC Seascape with 60 Mr. Handpay loyal subscribers was unbelievable. I want you guys to check out the testimonials. We did some interviews from people who have subscribed to me, some from the very beginning. Let me know what you think of this. It's pretty cool.
How long have you been watching Jason?
Oh my gosh, since he started, since the pandemic. The whole entire ride when it was him alone by himself in the casino. No shoes and doing it by himself.
November.
Oh, you're sort of new compared to some people.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Probably 3.5 years. Went to the Sloticon. Very enjoyable. Mr. Handpay is very personable. So I really like that Jason is there. Was there. Only because it's like you get to see how he interacts with his child. And it's just like you feel like he's a real person. He's a real dad. He has that loving, caring charisma.
We started watching him when he was carrying around like a bottle of wine and walking around and
showing his shoes off and like, you know,
so when he
his little wine cellar.
And I was just like his personality. I'm like, he's gonna go. He's big. Like he's gonna go far.
I've been watching Jason since the beginning. I found him obviously through other slot channels, and I've been following ever since.
I've been watching Mr. Handpay for at least about 1.5 years, 2 years now.
He's a kind person, very giving, and you could tell he just loves and appreciates the people that support him. So
we found Mr. Handpay watching another channel, and while we're watching the other channel, I guess Mr. Handpay was in the same casino, and we heard him in the background, so we heard this guy just firing rapid shots, and we're like, who the heck is this guy? And we were cracking up because he was funny. So we found out it was Mr. Handpay, and we switched over to him, and that's it. We watched him from then on out. But we went to the first Sloticon to meet him there, and he was just a very nice, down-to-earth guy to talk to. First time we met him, just walking in the casino, he sat and talked to us for about 20 minutes. He gave us dinner tickets that night, and we sat with all the slot enthusiasts, slot creators, and we had a blast. We just had a blast.
I think that he's more real than most of the ones that I've seen. He's very interesting to watch him play. My favorite part is your luck has arrived. That's my favorite. The way he walks around the casino and he will find people placing little bets, because I'm a slot attendant, so it's very interesting to watch people placing little bets, and they don't know the kind of money that they can win betting bigger bets, and when they do, it's rewarding to see their faces light up when they win something really big. And he gives them that opportunity, so that's my favorite part.
Definitely entertaining.
Definitely entertaining. Real. He's very real. It's not a put on. Like it's not fake. So it's not.
Especially after meeting him. After meeting him, it's ingrained that he's real. He is what he is.
Yeah.
What I really like is like he's betting ridiculous amounts of money, but I really like the win and loss at the end of his videos, and then. Honestly, like it's not on his channels, but last night when he was talking, he's really into like the industry. He's really into laws. He's really like, I didn't understand.
Doing it the right way.
Yeah, I didn't understand at all like who he was or how he was until he actually talked yesterday. Yeah. I was like, wow, like he's passionate about what he does. Sure. I was excited. I was like, sign me up somewhere, sign me up. But yeah.
He's loud. He's honest. He's fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's ridiculous, he's cool, and he's passionate.
Yeah, he is passionate, yeah. I mean, when we first got here, I know it was about Mr. Handpay and, like, going there, and it was just nice to see him in person. And he's just like how I thought he would be.
Yeah,
just like a real person.
Last night when we're eating.
Oh, yeah.
He comes over, his dinner's served. And he's coming over talking to us for like 20, 30 minutes. Like, and his dinner's getting cold. Yeah. And he's having a great time with us just talking.
He's personable. To everybody.
Okay, 3 words to describe Jason is just an awesome, cool, down-to-earth guy. He spends time with you. He's spending time with us on this trip. I don't know any.
Yeah, and like the latest one where he won it was like $279,000. It was so crazy. But the thing about it, we watched it live. but then afterwards they showed like the different shots of people like celebrating and like, oh my gosh, that was so cool to see like all the different people, you know, very excited about that. Yeah.
Perfect.
I love that he is himself. Like when I met him in person and I saw him, there was no airs, there was no, no grandeur. It was Jason, the guy that you saw on the TV, on the phone that was presented to me. And to me, I've always been attracted to his energy and that he puts, hey, I'm in for this and I'm out for that. And so I like the transparency that he gave. And when I met him in person, that just cemented it for me. I've met several YouTubers. I follow several different YouTubers. I just love how raw he is. So
I've interacted with a lot of the different channels, and Mr. Handpace to me seems he's genuine. He shows his wins and losses, and he's very transparent in what he does and what he bets. He also, he's more explicit in what he explains on, hey, this is advantage play, this is not advantage play, and this is how you play this machine. So he's, he's very descriptive. It's not just hitting the button. It's more of,
buzzwords to describe his personality. Happy-go-lucky. I think he's infectious, and he's actually kind of cute. Sorry, husband. A favorite episode, I've got to go with a recent one because that's the one at the top of my head. I have to remember the one where he had lit up so many, I was inspired, but he lit up so many machines. So he was at I think it was like the one he normally goes to, Foxwood, and he did a jackpot here, and he did a jackpot there, and he did a jackpot there, and then some lady or somebody was trying to get the machine, and they were watching all the machines. So that's the episode where I was like, this is epic! All I have to say that Jason, Mr. Handpay, is the real deal. If you've been watching and watching and watching, and you haven't pressed that subscribe button, algorithm is punishing Jason for that. So press that button because he needs it.
Well, it's been a dream of mine to get Your Luck Has Arrived. I do spend time at Foxwoods, but I've never been lucky enough to get that envelope. So I was so happy when I did that I was able to do that. But I had the best time, and I'm just grateful for the time we've had here on the cruise. And Jason's awesome. Shout out to Alyssa. She's getting married in 4 weeks. So Jason, you're invited to the wedding. Shout out to Jason, of course, Mr. Handpay. So I love MSC Cruise. I sailed this one last February with my family. My daughter actually got engaged at the Atlantis. I've sailed this ship probably 3 times now, so I'm having a great time. I wish it was longer. It's a short trip, but we're having a good time. Influencer that does this, they all want to get paid. He's having dinner with us. We're meeting him at the spa. We're having a good time with him, and all the Mr. Handpay crew, I have to say they are awesome. Shout out to all of them. So we're gonna get rowdy tonight. Let's get rowdy, Mr. Handpay, and let's go win some money.
He is real cool and down to earth, and you could tell somebody, an individual, and you gravitate to that individual because the way he carries himself and show you how the machines runs and how they work and how to play. That's what really gets me. Like not like that other guy, whatever his name is. I don't want to call his name out, but
very warm, like welcoming and very warm, and he's pretty funny.
The man, he is the man. I will call him the Royal Casino Man.
This is so interactive. We went on the cruise on Carnival with another slot channel, and this was the bomb.com. It was fabulous. The interaction with him was real. The people, they were all welcoming. This is a beautiful ship. There's not so many kids. It's updated, man. Cruising with Mr. Handpay is nothing like all the cruises we've taken. We usually do 2 a year.
He's really down to earth. He tells it like it is. When you meet him, he's really true to himself. You know, it's amazing to see that. Not everyone's like it, but what you see behind the camera and on the camera, same thing.
I like that he's by himself and not with other people that have to help them with their show or their deal. I like him genuinely by himself. And with his crew though, like I love the girls. The girls are amazing because their screaming makes me laugh.
He shows his wins and losses. You can't say that about every channel. A lot of channels do show wins and losses, but obviously wins get the views. So it's nice to see that even though he doesn't always win, he shows the reality of gambling.
His honesty, he just comes off as very genuine and not full of himself. You know, he's like approachable. So it just makes it easy for you to come up and be like fangirl and
interaction with you and showing you what he does and how he plays, and he does show his wins or losses, you know.
Everybody that he has around him, he has the best group of people around him, and it's like we're friends and it's like a family now at this point. Like we just talk on a regular, we hang out all the time, we do stuff together, and I feel like he just has this way of like bringing people together and just making friendships. Like he brings people together, and that's the greatest thing about him.
Telling him this, I love seeing how it went from this was almost, you know, like I'm just going to go ahead and start doing this, to now this is actually something that's organized, the entertainment factor of it, the production that goes into it. It's just, like I said, I just keep them on loop. I watch them almost all day.
So it's always good to come together in person and meet everybody face to face. So it's an awesome experience to do that. And plus you get to have one-on-one time with Mr. Hampe, Jason, you know. So it's not like, hey, meet and greet, hey, hi, how you doing? Take a picture, go. You're here with him for like at least 3 days, 4 days, and he'll engage with you and speak with you, you know. So that's an awesome experience. So if you like the channel and you're engaged, it's your opportunity to come and get to know him, you know.
His personality, it's just that you feel like he's just, you know, just one of you. You know, you watch him and you go, wow, he's like a buddy, friend, you know, he's a good guy, real nice guy to talk to. And then when you meet him in person, it's the same person you see when you're watching him at home. It's like, wow, he's just like he is online, you know?
I believe that Mr. Hampe is really grounded. I think he doesn't give himself enough credit. I mean, look, we've got all these people here. You know, we flew, ran to the airport, almost missed our flight, and we're here because of him.
How can I put this? He is loud and proud, and that's all you. And that's me.
Well, I know he had that big one on Huff and the Huff and Puff game where he won $279,000. But the one I enjoyed the most was when he always does the random, the mystery, where he got the 20 spins and the biggest multipliers. But yeah, we always watch the Your Luck Has Arrived, and just the joy he like. It looks like he is enjoying himself. It's not like he's programmed. He's just doing it. Every spin, you see the enthusiasm and the joy of what he's doing, and when he hits something really big, he's like a kid in a candy shop. He shows that enthusiasm that you would show if you hit a big jackpot. So you can relate to it. He's been accessible the entire time. He's very into everybody and what they're doing. The events, everything we've done that included him. We always felt we were all involved, no matter what the number of people was. Everybody had time to talk to him, and you know, I got to do my very first Your Luck Has Arrived with him. I won one of those here, and it was fantastic. It was just like, and it was like a dream of mine to do. Like if you came across me in a casino and sat down and did Your Luck Has Arrived, it was just like that experience. It was awesome. It was really nice.
This is going to be crazy, but I love how Dita gets so excited and does the Dita kick. The way that they banter together, it's so exciting. And I met her at the first SlotCon. I think his group and the people he surrounds himself with are so genuine as well. I love it.
What I have found in looking at some of the others as compared to him is, one, he comes across as very genuine. I love his honesty when he's speaking. I loved how he breaks down, you know, he's in, you know, we watch it to kind of be voyeurism through slots, but there is the honesty factor that goes with it. You know, this is what I came in with, this is what I'm leaving with. He could be down, he could be up, so it keeps it realistic. And just, he's also very personable as well. When I watch him, it's like just watching a friend gamble as well. I could tell you my story. I had this cruise booked through another company, then found out that Jason was going to be on it, and that's where the wonderfulness began. I had to completely undo all of that and then reach out to Mr. Handpay Travel to have them rebook it. And when I say they jumped through hoops to get me on this cruise for exactly what I had before to make sure that it matched that. First, they got me with customer service. Then actually being on the cruise, the organization is amazing. The service is amazing. Jason's accessibility and just genuine kindness is just like off the charts. I give it 3 enthusiastic thumbs up, and anyone considering it, I just absolutely recommend. Just reach out and so far they just made it work for me.
Buffalo Link, because it's my favorite. When he's at 500 and he lost, when I added it up, it was 98,000 he was down. And then he got it back on one spin. He won only 70 or 80. And then he went to a seller and did a story about it. And then he admitted he went back and got his money back, going back to the machine. 100% go on a cruise. The cruise itself is separate. Like anywhere he goes, at least he entertains you. And I love that he has an agenda. Like he has something going on. I do it over and over and over and over again.
I'm embarrassed to say this, but I was like, what's a hand pay? And I had like 10 different people come explain to me what a hand pay is. It's like this whole community that kind of has come together and made this cruise really fun for me. I've had a lot. As a new person just learning, I thought I'd be bored, but I haven't been. I've been having a blast the whole time.
What'd you think of that? I would love you to come on the next Mr. Handpay cruise. Where do you go? Go to Mr. Handpay casinoandtravel.com. Mr. Handpay casinoandtravel.com. But it's not just limited to cruises. We could be your host at casinos all over the country. And make sure you sign up because you'll get our monthly newsletter and you're going to know where our next meet and greet is. I cannot wait to meet each and every one of you.